Greetings, soul beings. It's Shelly Bean, the Empowered Oracle. Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine myself. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you've had a great day today or great evening. So, guys, I'm here doing a healing message and words of wisdom for the collective of Gemini. And this is a weekly series that I'm going to be doing for a while for all the signs. And so, for instance, I did the cardinal signs yesterday, Monday, the cardinal signs being Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. And Tuesdays will be the mutable signs like yourself, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. And on Wednesdays, we had the fixed signs. That'll be Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. All right. So, guys, if you are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. Please share and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much. And if you are new, welcome. I'm glad to have you. And if you are returning, welcome back. Okay, so let's get these messages out to you guys and see what Divine Spirit has to say. And this is going to be mostly focused on areas where you could be having difficulty in your healing journey, certain areas that you might be overlooking or need to reflect a little more on, and just Spirit trying to help you push through a little bit more progressively in your healing journey. All right. Okay, hello, Divine Spirit. What message do you have for Gemini Collective this week? What message do you have for Gemini Collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. We have protection needed and shield. All right. So it is vital. It is vital at this time to protect your energy, Gemini, to protect your energy field, as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Divine Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. And this is something that I have to, I have a close relationship with Archangel Michael, but I have to, and I'm always clearing my energy every day. But I always I have to remember this too, to before I get my day started, to ask to have, that extra form of protection of putting a bubble around myself. So I definitely feel like this message is also for me as well, Gemini. So some of you guys are probably an intuitive empath. And so, as you know, we are very susceptible to absorbing energies that and emotions that just do not belong to us. So we always have to make sure that we stay on top of clearing our energy on an everyday basis. We literally can't miss a day of doing it. We shouldn't, at least. All right. What other messages do you have for Gemini Collective, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you from the Soul Lesson deck. Okay, that was quick. I can see where this reading is going. So I just did Sagittarius, and Sagittarius' reading was pretty, Divine Spirit was pretty, cut and dry with the messages. So I kind of have a feeling you guys are going to have the same thing. Gratitude. Okay, we got gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And it's funny because Sagittarius, which is your opposite sign as well, they also got a message about gratitude. So let me read specifically what this says for you guys. This soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons tailored especially for your soul. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insights and understanding. It is also time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life, upon the earth or in spirit, who have helped form who you are now. You may even find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things you are grateful for in your life. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. By bringing yourself into a state of gratitude, it not only has a transforming effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. I love that message. And I know that I have to be reminded about having a little more gratitude as well. So I can relate to this message again. So, yes, having gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, even, for whatever it is, don't ever discount even the things that you think may be small, minute, and trivial. Those things matter too. All right. So what else, Divine Spirit, do you have for Gemini Collective for this week? What are the healing messages and words of wisdom do you have this week for Gemini Collective? Run with the wolves. I love the artistry on these cards, especially this deck here, which is the Earthcraft Oracle. All right, so run with the wolves, Gemini. So we have here, it says, from snowy peaks in midnight forest and across vast distances, wolves howl not just to the moon spirit, but to communicate their location and issue warnings. Wolves are fierce, loyal pack animals who are excellent at managing relationships that serve the greater good. Their packs function in a similar way to many human families. They rely on one another for food, safety, and shelter, knowing instinctively that there is strength in numbers. However, as in human families, it's not uncommon for one wolf to be aggressive toward another in the pack, or to be separate from the group for a while. Occasionally, a wolf feels the need to seek a new pack, a new place to call home in order to thrive. Run with wolves commonly comes to you when you are questioning your relationships and interactions with others. As you become more aware of your emotional needs, you might find that familiar relationships, even those with family, no longer align with your soul. Additionally, this card could mean you have lost pieces of yourself and what is important to you, prioritizing the desires of others over your own. It may be time to consider whether or not you've been running with the wrong pack. Could it be time to strike out on your own into the wilderness to find something better? It could also mean that you must find your voice and lovingly create better boundaries in your relationships. Man, I swear this message is for me too. So I'm like I'm relating to, so far I've been relating very closely to Sagittarius's messages and your messages, Gemini. And it's funny because I have quite a few Gemini placements in my natal chart as well as Sagittarius. So, I mean, my natal chart is popping up all over these messages so far. So, but yeah, so Spirit is asking you guys to think about what might be um, causing you to feel like you might be questioning these things, or um, what might be causing you to want to do things on your own, or just have a look at your present surroundings and your environment and who you align with now, and what you're used to and who you're used to communicating with or connecting with. Just take a look at who's presently in your life. This could be um, family, friends, work environment, you name it. And see what role that they play in your life, and see what role you play in their life as well, is what I'm hearing. All right. Lastly, let's get a message from this deck. All right, Divine Spirit, what message do you have? What healing and words of wisdom message do you have for Gemini collective this week? Okay. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. So we have 2 cards that came out. So these are typically questions that Divine Spirit wants you to pose to yourself and really think about and to be honest with yourself about. So the first question is, when was the last time I danced freely? Someone else had this card. I think it was Capricorn. And it says dance because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart. It also shakes up stagnant energy within your chakras in your body, by the way. Yeah. So because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience, in just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, simply dance. I love this is one of my favorite messages. So today's soul action, which you guys can Spirit always wants you to be very intentional when you are being advised to or encouraged to do something. So it can be today or sometime this week. Dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. Absolutely. All right. And what's the last message here? Okay. Okay. So I see the word boundaries, and this card was running with the wolves. Just also talked about boundaries as well. Towards the last end of the message, it spoke about boundaries. And I see that this card here is asking, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? So Spirit is definitely emphasizing as well, taking a look at your current relationships with people. Okay, and looking at whether or not you have boundaries. And if you have boundaries, do you enforce them? And how often do you enforce them? Okay, then it says here, to create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. So today's soul action for you guys would also be, it says, when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. That is so true. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, if you are an empath, you can still be compassionate toward others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone, not a damn one. Okay. I added that extra one. Okay. So today's mantra is, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. So I'm saying, this message so far, Gemini, for this week, this message this week is for you to really focus and concentrate on your boundaries. And you being an empath, not only is boundaries extremely important for us, but it's also important to what? Protect your energy because you are. So yeah, Spirit is asking you guys to really take some time out today or this week to really focus on that, because that's also part of your healing journey. All right. So I hope it resonated, guys. Gemini, these are your messages for this week. And as always, if you need a personal reading from me, my information is in the description box below. And until next time, guys, As always, be well and be at peace. Ashe.